In deze finale over 4 keer 400 meter start Nederland helemaal aan de buitenkant met Lieke Klaver.
Set.
De banen daaronder Groot-Brittannië, Duitsland, Polen, Italië en Oekraïne. Klaver individueel vijfde. De vrouw met zoveel snelheid in de benen. Ook zij heeft veel races dus gelopen al bij dit kampioenschap. En Klaver pakt de leiding. Daarachter Groot-Brittannië, Duitsland en Polen. Klaver neemt afstand. Maar moet de bocht nog door en dan het laatste stuk. Om vervolgens het stokje zo dadelijk over te geven aan Marit Dopheide. Engeland 2, Duitsland gaat naar 3. Daar staat klaar Marit Dopheide. Ze pakt het stokje goed aan en heeft dan Jodie Williams achter zich. Williams de nummer 3 uit de individuele finale. Heeft meer snelheid, gaat voorbij Marit Dopheide. Dopheide moet haar eigen race lopen. Kan nu in de rug van de Britse mee. Dopheide gaat goed. Duitsland in derde positie. Dan Polen op plek 4. Groot-Brittannië aan de leiding. Dopheide loopt prima tot dusver. Marit Dopheide kan zijn stand houden in de bocht. En zo dadelijk als tweede wisselen. Of komt daar Polen toch nog voorbij? Polen nu naar positie 2. Dopheide gaat stuk. En valt terug naar de 4e plek. Daar staat klaar Lisanne de Witte. De Witte pakt het blokje goed aan. Dopheide helemaal kapot van vermoeidheid. Polen aan de leiding. Groot-Brittannië 2. Duitsland in gevecht met Groot-Brittannië voor de tweede positie. Dan daarachter op plek 4 Nederland met Lisanne de Witte. Lisanne de Witte moet het ook hebben van het tweede deel van haar race. Het gat is wel groot hoor. Nog altijd Polen. Duitsland valt terug. Groot-Brittannië. Pipi nu over Polen heen namens Groot-Brittannië. En Lisanne de Witte schuift op naar de derde plaats. Komt wel een tikje dichterbij. En dan een misstap bij Polen. Lisanne de Witte kan zo dadelijk overgeven aan Femke Bol. En dan moet Femke Bol het af gaan maken voor Nederland. Femke Bol in tweede positie. En Bol zit heel goed in de rug van de Britse Jessie Knight. Femke Bol. Het ziet er overtuigend uit, zoals altijd. De ontspanning, zoals altijd. En de bel klinkt en Bol maakt wat extra meters. Heeft ze nog die kracht in de benen? De individueel kampioene, daar gaat ze. En als Bol gaat, dan is ze niet te achterhalen. Femke Bol maakt het af voor Nederland. En hier komt dan de 4e gouden medaille bij de Europese indoorkampioenschappen. Voor Nederland, het beste land bij dit toernooi. Goud voor Nederland, 3:27:16. Schitterend. En zo dus 4 maal goud, 1 keer zilver en 2 keer brons in Polen. Lieke Klaver, Lisanne de Witte, Marit Dopheide en Femke Bol zorgen voor die laatste 4e gouden medaille. Een schitterend resultaat. 3:27:15 is dan ook nog eens een keer een kampioenschapsrecord. Dat geeft het nog meer glans. Het zegt veel over de geweldige prestatie van die Nederlandse 4 keer 400 vrouwen. Wat mooi, ook voor Lieke Klaver. Individueel net tekort gekomen in die finale. Wat mooi voor de Witte en Dopheide. En natuurlijk Femke Bol. Individueel goed voor goud op de 400 meter. En nu ook met de 4 keer 400 meter.
Men's, and now it's time for the women's. Cynthia Bolingo, the Belgian, is the first to appear through that ceiling light in number 1. You'll find the Irish runner Adeleke.
She's a very young woman competing in the under 23 category and recently broke the Irish record while competing. in the United States.
Ojurugu, the British woman, is the woman in lane 3. And from here on out, there will only be 2 flags. Either Poland or the Netherlands.
Uruguay set a personal best in the semifinals.
Well, first up is Poland. Omar Vitan. Hers will be lane 2.
Perhaps the least scary of the 3 Polish women in this final. She loses 15.
Lane 2 for Omar Vitan. Kielbazinska in one of the central lanes, lane number 4.
Well, pay attention to this woman, 4th on the European list for the year 5028, a former 200-meter runner.
Outside of everything, in lane number 8, Lieke Klaver will start.
This woman, the second of the Dutch, a real kamikaze. She loves to go out and burst in the first 200.
The one who looks to be closer to FEM than Bol is Natalia Kamarek, lane number 6 for her.
Well, she did those 49.86 in Silesia just 10 days ago. So she is one of the big favorites.
Yesterday, Mari ran 2/10 faster than this woman. Femke Bol with that blue background number, that certifies her as the woman who has run the fastest this year in Europe at this distance. The 400-meter Lisko in lane 5 will have the reference of Natalia Kaczmarek.
Well, she ran that national record, 49.75, in the same race in Silesia. So that duel is repeated in this final. Tam is looking for her first of the 2 golds. She's been looking for here in individual events. This is perhaps the most difficult event.
Well, I was saying that Bol runs slower in the semis than Kielbazinska, Klaver, and Kamarek, but how slower she ran than the others, practically jogging the last 70, 80 meters. Well, there we have all the cameras, all the spotlights on this young ballista who dares to do everything. Of course, she also dares to do the flat. 22 years old. She's looking for the triple. Well, I don't doubt it. I said the double before. Perhaps the triple? I don't doubt that she's looking for the triple here in Munich 2022. Basinska 4, Bol 5, Kaczmarek 6, Klaver 8. Valid start. In just 45 seconds, we will know the composition of the podium of the forwards in the women's category. Deleka, the Irish woman, started very fast on lane number 1. There was balance between the favorites. There was balance until the counter straight came, and Kaczmarek was eating up the meters of compensation that Bolingo had. The Polish woman appeared as the first classified on the second curve, but Femke Bol was already reacting and was going to take the lead of the race in lane 8. Klaver was very close with them. It seems that things will be between those 3 women. Watch out for Adele, the Irish woman, in lane number 1, who could end up winning the medals. Or Kielbazinska in lane number C. Femke Bol won with 494. Kaczmarek was second. Kielbazinska third. What time from Femke Bol under 49.5 seconds.
What a magnificent race, huh? The best European time of the year. Femke Bol, look, she ran her race. She didn't want to go after Kaczmarek and Kielbazinska, Kaczmarek, Kielbasin, who ran her race too. It was Klaver, right by the outside lane, the fastest in the first 200. And then the last straight, obviously, Femke Bol put in her stride, her ease. In running, took the title. Kaczmarek, who does justice to that second favorite. And finally, Klaver, who seemed like she could take the bronze, nailed it in the last meters, while Basinka came from behind and ended up taking the bronze.
Juan Carlos, this woman at 22 years old, dominates the lap of the track and all the registers. If McLaughlin didn't exist, what would be left for Nebia? No, about how do you motivate Femke Bol? Because at a European level, we have just seen she has no rivals, neither with nor without hurdles.
Yes, and she also handles both distances very well, right? Not like others, for example, in men's competition. We don't see anyone who is capable, right, of doing what this woman does.
I mean, well, we'd have to see. All right.
Well, but at the moment, we haven't seen it. Hasn't done it. Exactly. She hasn't done it.
But I'm telling you, the ball, well, come on. In addition to running like Los Angeles, as you can see, she has tremendous technique. She caresses the ground. She glides across the track. Hey, she was the indoor world hurdles champion. Already, she's unbeatable at a European level. And what you were asking me about, of course, is she lucky or unlucky enough to coincide with the two best female hurdlers of all time, like Muhammad, McLaughlin, her? Of course, if those two weren't there, Bol would also be the best. This woman, well, I think she can even improve even more than those 49, 44 because she has had a position. But it is true that she has been measuring herself at all times. She has not taken many risks because she has gone to win, simply to win, not to score. And, well, she's a tremendous athlete, and this type of athlete is what athletics really needs, right? We saw her with a shin ball at a world level, well, at a European level, well, be well. She has to continue not enlarging her legend with these doubles. Let's see now in the hurdles. She has it much better in hurdles. And the truth is that a woman who I think...
The women's 4x400 meters relay at the European Indoor Championships in Poland was an unforgettable display of speed, strategy, and teamwork, with the Dutch team, led by Femke Bol, asserting total dominance. This race showcased not only athletic excellence, but also mental strength and flawless coordination, cementing the Netherlands' status as the team to beat. From the start, the Dutch strategy was clear, fast, and controlled. Lieke Klaver, known for her explosive starts, took the lead from the outer lane, using her long, powerful strides to build early momentum. Great Britain and Germany tried to respond, but Klaver's smooth bends and composed acceleration set the pace perfectly. By the first handoff to Marit Dopheide, the Netherlands had already positioned themselves as the team to beat. Dopheide maintained the lead with a smart and controlled pace, combining efficiency with tactical awareness. Germany and Great Britain tried to close the gap, but her smooth running and precise handoff kept the Dutch advantage intact. By halfway through the relay, it was evident the Netherlands was executing a near-perfect race. The third leg featured Femke Bol, the reigning European and world indoor champion. From the exchange, Bol's explosive acceleration created a decisive gap. Her ability to sustain top-end speed through curves and straightaways demonstrated both her raw power and composure under pressure. With each stride, she reinforced Dutch dominance and set up a comfortable lead for the anchor. Marit Dopheide ran the final leg with controlled aggression, ensuring no challenge could threaten the gold medal. Her performance highlighted the quartet's teamwork and trust, showing how individual brilliance and collective coordination combined to achieve victory. The crowd erupted as the Netherlands crossed the line, witnessing not just a fast race, but a perfect illustration of strategy, speed, and unity. This win was more than a medal. It reflected meticulous preparation, mental toughness, and exceptional relay execution. From Klaver's explosive start to Bol's decisive leg and Gaffer's composed finish, every athlete played a critical role. The women's 4x400 meters relay at the European Indoor Championships will be remembered as a defining moment in Dutch athletics, a race where teamwork, power, and precision turned ambition into history.